Hey everybody, happy Monday. It's a great day. I hope you're all having a good Monday. Weather's getting a little chilly, but we are heading into a new season, and normally I'm really anti-cold weather, but I'm really kind of liking the change of the season and trying to think about snuggling up on the couch with Blanky and staying cozy and things like that. That's good space to be too. So a lot of you know I'm pretty vocal about what I'm up to lately, and I did want to just do a video. I wasn't going to, but I really felt led to. I have gone down kind of an interesting path these last few months, and life circumstances happened to me, and it really propelled me into this intense, like, purging, healing, soul healing work on myself. And I've kind of been sharing. I'm a pretty open book. I share, I wear my heart on my sleeve, and I share along the way. And the thing I'm really jazzed up about right now is just what I'm learning in my new. I'm actually getting educated to be able to do a lot of, I've already done a lot of the hard work on myself and didn't really know what the heck I was doing when I was in it, but now I'm actually getting trained and going really a deep dive into the soul and the soul aspects of who you are, and really passionate now. I'm really gone through all this stuff to get really clear on where I'm headed now, and wanted to share because I want to take you on the journey with me and let you watch as I grow, but also to take you along on the journey with me if you so choose. If anything ever resonates with you, I know I offer a lot of support. I'm really passionate about people that have been through trauma and abuse. And at first I thought that was going to be my lane, and it is still very prevalent part of like the work I do and the people that I meet. And but now my soul mission really is on helping people understand who they are at a soul level, and how a lot of these traumas and abuses that have impacted them, and toxic relationships and patterns, and like living a life of lack, like where your life has been, and maybe where there's still some room to grow and create abundance. And what I'm learning to be able to do for clients is to give them, not only can I give you like a soul reading, like a energy reading, a current check-in on where you're at energetically, that I will tap into like divine energy and sometimes get like a channeled letter straight from divine. I mean, you're a divine being in a physical body. We can't deny that, whether you say it's God or universe or source or whatever it is to you. There is a vital force, like energy, for all of us, and we are beings with a soul. We do have a soul. There's that aspect of us. We're not just a body and mental. We're not just a body in the 3D. We're not just mental and emotional, which is our 4D. We are 5D as well. And there's like up to like 10 dimensions, holy bananas, like to access. And I am learning how to be trained to be able to access that. Anybody can, tap into spirit and get answers within, and intuition and stuff like that. But I'm going deeper, and I'm really learning how to be a practitioner in helping you know who you are at a soul level, helping you understand any energy blocks, any contracts you've made in your soul's journey that could be potentially affecting you negatively, understanding who you are at a soul level. The universe is, there's universal laws of polarity, plus positive and negative aspects of our character, plus, and minus, like positive and minus aspects and everything. There's a sun and the moon, there's the seasons, there's up, there's down, there's gravity, there's hot, cold, love, hate, right? All that exists, and it's pretty fascinating. It's very orderly. It's not just foo-foo mystical stuff, as I'm learning. I mean, I thought initially that maybe it was, and that's kind of where I existed a lot of the time, just like knowing this stuff was out there, but not really understanding it, how to integrate it, like really not understanding it on a logical level. And I used to get into fights, like I was in high school, about religion, and like what I knew intuitively, I couldn't really like integrate and merge into like the physical reality. And so like now I'm really in this line of work, and I'm really super passionate about it, because when you can get clear, most of us don't know who we are at a soul level, and we don't know how to create abundance. Abundance is our birthright. Financial abundance, it's not a bad thing. Like love, health, everything can really flow into positivity, like a positive flow of energy in all those areas when we are really clear on who we are, and we are in the flow of receiving that vital like energy. And the more choices that we make that are not congruent to who we are, or the more relationships we get in that are negative or toxic, like it all just drains us of that, like that energy that is meant to be had. And when we can tap into who we are and get in line with who we are, it really helps create that flow of energy better, and that's how abundance is created. I mean, I like to study metaphysical things, esoteric things, and like super fascinated with like the law of attraction and like stuff in the subconscious. And although the law of attraction is fascinating, I still felt it was lacking, because you can't just think your way to abundance. You have to take action, and you can take action towards things that may not be what's best for you, and it will require a ton of effort. But when you are choosing to take action towards things that are in line with who you really are at a soul level, you will automatically create a flow, a easier flow of energy between you and divine when you are doing what your divine essence was meant to do. And when I say meant to do, it's not like, okay, well, you had a mission, and if you don't do this mission, you're gonna fail. No, it's like, okay, knowing who you are. Like, if somebody's a really physical person, they need to create at the physical level. They need to be building stuff, making stuff, actual buildings, or creating things on the physical with their body, bodybuilding, things like that. Like, you wouldn't want to ask them to write a book, because that's a very emotional, mental experience and everything. But somebody like me, I am very communication, I found out, is my like biggest thing. It has to be productive communication though. Just talking for the sake of talking would be a negative polarity aspect of my personality and like my divine essence. But when I'm talking with an intent and there's an audience listening and it's helpful information being shared and I'm in the flow and everything, I'm creating abundance, and a flow of energy will come to me to help me create that. So you need to know who you are at a soul level. Many people don't know who they are, and there's sometimes a secondary essence programming. I'm learning how to be able to read that, help you figure out who you are at soul level, and then go deeper. I mean, this class is like what I'm learning how to do, this being this practitioner, and this is like going so much deeper than I ever would have thought. It gets into like stuff that your soul decided that long ago, possibly, or generationally, that's passing on to you, traumas, abuses, limiting beliefs, holding you back that you don't know, that are like auto program, and like running through. So like, it's just really, really important for you to know who you are at a soul level. If you need help with that, yeah, I'm like putting myself out there and wanting to teach you this because I'm so fascinated with this. I really believe like if everybody was being who they are at a soul level and taking choices congruent with that and getting aligned with who they really are and what they really want, and not doing it because other people are saying or because their parents said or society says, but like getting clear on who you are and taking and aligning your life with that, you will create abundance in all areas: financial, relationships, health, everything. It's the lack and the limiting beliefs and the traumas and the unhealed wounds and everything that keep operating, that are kind of keeping us stuck. And we can sometimes be perpetually in this cycle that we don't understand because it's happening on the subconscious level. The decisions are soul made. So we really need to integrate the soul and like who we are as a divine being into our human experience. And that's what I'm like super excited about. I can't contain myself, and I wanted to share with you because I know a lot of people watch me, and I'm really open about what I've been through ish, and I wear my heart on my sleeve. So this is my new thing. I'm totally passionate about this new life's work now, about helping people know who they are at a soul level, helping coach them on how to like take action towards better things that are not necessarily good or bad, but positive and negative. That's not as a good and bad, but like, okay, writing a book for me would be a positive thing because that is in line with who I am at a soul level. Communicating in written form or verbally about something that matters and that has an audience that needs to hear it, that is in line with who I am. But me getting into a construction job and building with my hands, a building would not be in line with who I am. I could work really, really hard and put a lot of effort into learning that and understanding that and creating that. But when you're in line with who you are and what you're supposed to be doing, it's not supposed to be a lot of effort. I mean, it's not supposed to be a struggle. It's effort, but not a struggle. And that is just really exciting to think about, helping people get clear on who they are and helping them understand where traumas and unhealed wounds and limiting beliefs and things from the past and blocking where you're getting unjustified blocks from other people sending bad energy your way, negative energy that's not in line with who you are, and nobody can do anything to you. We allow it. So it's like, why are you allowing that person to do this? Why are you allowing that person to do that? Why are you hanging on to that job? Why are you in that toxic relationship? Like, there's something your soul decided on that needs to be brought to the surface and like explored. And so I can help you figure out who you are at a soul level, help you make choices and congruent with that, and helping you see where there are blocks and limitations that need to go so that you can create a better line of flow of vital force energy basically to your design self. And I didn't have I had a ton of cards, and I was going to do this whole card pull, but honestly I can gab just by looking at one thing. So choose your own path. Like, what is it that you're being asked to do? It's not about positive and negative, right? Not about positive and negative choices. It's about, in a sense of good and bad. It's like, what is a positive choice for you? Like, are you in a relationship that really is healthy and fulfilling and strong? Or are you in that because of some kind of guilt or shame or limiting beliefs that society is putting on you? Or that job, are you in that job because you love it, because it's really something that you really love to do, and then when you're creating, you're just like in the flow and you're really feeling good? Or like, is there something that you need to be doing but you're scared to take, like because you just see this big mountain and you wonder, how the heck am I going to get to the top of that mountain when you're down here? It really is just like knowing that you can make choices, not a decision. Like, a decision's in the mind. A choice is taking an action. What action can you possibly take today, a small, tiny little baby thing, to get you closer to that goal? And I will share a story later on a moment that I did that I got real clear on, like, well, when I'm starting to take action in line with who I am, how the flow of energy just really kicks in, and I'm in the flow and it feels so good. So that's gonna be my next thing. But who are you at a soul level? Getting clear on that, knowing you can choose your own path. That is what I want to help people do. So if you want help with that, or any of this resonates, or fascinated by this, I would love to chat with you and help you. That is my new work that I want to offer to clients. I have a waiting list so far for that, but happy to put you on the list. Have a great day. Know you are created for great things, and you are unique, and you have your own set of gifts. I'm just waiting to be tapped into. If you don't already know what those are, I'd love to help you. Have an awesome day. Bye.